If your pre-workout makes you tingle, don't panic. It's actually proof that your pre-workout is working. That sensation is weird, but it's just beta-alanine. In today's video, we're going to be discussing everything about beta-alanine and why I put it in my own PuckerFuel pre-workout that I'm working on. If you want to know more about PuckerFuel, then you can either go to PuckerFuel.com or link in the description, but let's get into the video. First of all, beta-alanine is known for the tingles. That's it. It's basically the tingles ingredient. But what exactly causes these tingles? Why do they occur? The tingling feeling is called paresthesia, and the cause behind it is it happens because beta-alanine temporarily increases the levels of a substance called carnosine in your body, especially in the nerve endings right under your skin. Due to this rapid influx of carnosine, it overstimulates those nerves, creating that pins and needles sensation, or maybe ants crawling across your skin, or maybe this itching sensation on your skin. But the key takeaway is that it is completely harmless. And in fact, if you feel this sensation and it's the first time you're taking beta-alanine, it shows that it's actually working and that the product that you just took has an actually effective dose of it inside. One could even say that if you take beta-alanine for the first time and you don't feel this sensation, your pre-workout might not have enough of it, or it might not be working. And if you really despise this feeling, it is temporary. It is temporary. First of all, it goes away after about 20, 30, 40 minutes. And secondly, if you keep taking beta-alanine every single day, after some time that feeling will completely stop coming. It will not be there anymore. Basically, your body will just adjust and you will not get that feeling even though you take the same amount, the same effective amount. But besides the tingles, what are the actual benefits? This is what we're here for. What are the actual benefits of beta-alanine? Well, I've sifted through a bunch of studies in my time, and this is kind of the main effects that I have found that it does. As mentioned previously, beta-alanine increases the carnosine levels in the body. This is the first step. More carnosine in the body. The second step of that equation is you working out. So you go to the gym, you start working out, you start to get fatigued, more lactic acid builds up in your muscles. The third step is carnosine buffers lactic acid. So it buffers the lactic acid that builds up when you're actually working out. And lastly, fourth step, if that lactic acid is buffered, that means you can work out for longer. That is the fundamental formula of how beta-alanine works, and it's very simplistic. You intake beta-alanine, you start to get fatigued from your workout, carnosine buffers that lactic acid, you're able to work out for longer, which means you can output more effort at a higher level for longer. So fundamentally, the underlying biggest benefit of beta-alanine is endurance. It increases endurance. Definition of endurance: the ability of an organism to exert itself and remain active for longer periods of time. Quickly, who is this beta-alanine actually good for? What kind of athletes will benefit from this the most? Mostly people who do work out for a bit longer. So specifically, if your sets go somewhere from 30 seconds to 4 minutes, you will benefit from this. If your workouts go somewhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours, you will benefit from this. However, on the other hand, if your sets, if your exercise sets are under 30 seconds, or if your workouts are under 30 minutes, you will not benefit from beta-alanine as much because you're not actually working long enough for lactic acid to start building up. You're not working out for long enough for the beta-alanine effects to, kick in. So that's why if you love going to the gym and just, being there for 2 hours doing this shit with your bros, or if you're a runner, if you're a cycler, then beta-alanine will be for you. Talking about the safety and the dosing of beta-alanine. So safety, first of all, beta-alanine is completely safe. There is no, besides the tingling sensation, there's no side effects of it. So you can take it without being scared of something, appearing or something going wrong. And as per the dosage, and this is based on studies, so in studies, people used these dosage ranges. Beta-alanine is best taken somewhere in between 2 to 4 grams every single day, or somewhere in between 4 to 6 grams every other day, because it needs this period of time for it to build up in the body. That's why when you look at the PuckerFuel pre-workout formula, you can see that beta-alanine, if you take half a scoop, you're going to get 2 grams. So you could possibly take half a scoop every single day, and that's going to give you the effect. Or you can take a whole scoop, which is going to give you 4.2 grams of beta-alanine, and this means you can take a whole scoop every other day, and you're going to get this benefit of beta-alanine. And my main thought going into this formula that I built out, my main thought was that you should be able to take this pre-workout every other day and get the benefits of all the ingredients. So some people may not want to take caffeine every single day. However, if you're not taking this pre-workout every single day, then you might lose out on the benefits of beta-alanine. However, because I put in 4.2 grams of beta-alanine in the 1 scoop, you can take this pre-workout every other day, and you're going to get the benefits of the caffeine. So your body is not going to adapt to the, daily intake of caffeine. You can take that break. And you can also get the benefit from beta-alanine because you're still building up that beta-alanine every other day when you take this pre-workout. In short, a lot of thought went into making this pre-workout so that you can benefit from all the ingredients. And the best way that I suggest you take this pre-workout is either you take half a scoop every single day, or you take a whole scoop every other day. And so lastly, why did I put beta-alanine in my own pre-workout, my PuckerFuel pre-workout? Because first of all, it works. It's one of the most tested ingredients. It works, there's no question about it. Secondly, the beta-alanine experience. So I actually love the tingles, I like the tingles. So that's why I put it in my pre-workout. It just gives you that experience of, feeling your pre-workout, feeling something. Third of all, beta-alanine actually gives that synergy to the pre-workout formula. So you know how you have your pump ingredients, you have your focus ingredients, you have your energy ingredients, and you have your endurance ingredient, beta-alanine. It just gives that synergy to the formula. And fourth of all, it actually acts kind of like a primer. When you start to feel these tingles, it actually means that you're ready to go. So if you drink the pre-workout, at first you might not feel anything, but after some time you start to feel these tingles. That means you're ready to go. You're ready to work out. This is it. It's the equivalent of someone waving the start flag at a race. You're ready to work out. And that's why beta-alanine is perfect in this formula, and that's why I put it in. And there you go. That's everything about beta-alanine that you need to know. Again, if you want to know more about PuckerFuel, you can go to PuckerFuel.com or link in the description and check out more information about it, because I am pouring a lot of effort and knowledge into it. But besides that, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.